So what's up guys, Michael with a double O nga pala ulit. Sa araw na to, pag-uusapan or may interviewin tayong local photographer dito or mula sa Cagayan de Oro City na nagngangalang Therese Ridao. Alright? So, bago tayo magsimula or bago natin siya interviewin, may ibabahagi lang muna ako sa inyo. Nga pala mga kaibigan, kagabi naglaro or naglaban ang Aggies at Comstad sa larong Mobile Legends Bang Bang at sa wakas or yung nanalo nga pala ay ang Agriculture, no? 2-1 po yung score natin mga idolo. At syempre shoutout ko lang yung mga kasama ko diyan sa ML team namin, Justin Roa, si Shane, si Pierce Labrador at saka si Hana Lucica at syempre yung core namin or yung hypercare namin na si Brian Colina. Ayan, shoutout sa iyo diyan. At balik na nga pala tayo mga kaibigan. I-interview na natin dito si Mary Therese Ridao.
So, hello there. I am Mary Therese Ridao, a Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, second year student, and a freelance photographer here in CDO.
So Therese, yung tanong ko nga pala sa iyo, ay madali lang naman to, no? Actually, binigay ko na sa iyo yung mga tanong. But anyways, what inspired you to become a photographer, Therese? No?
What inspired me? So, for this question, allow me to tell you a story. So, when I was still elementary, I really aspire to become a photojournalist since I am a campus journalist back then. But then, I wasn't given the chance to handle that category because I'm already a copy reader that time, and apart from that, I also don't have a camera that time. And yeah, of course, naana sa itang sa category that time. So yeah. Ayun, so nag-stick lang ko as copy reader. And then when I reached high school, there I'm still a copy reader. I've tried editorial cartooning and all those, not all, but yeah, a lot more category in campus journalism. And then here comes a time that, yeah, as I aspired again to become a campus, I aspired again to become a photojournalist, but then, yeah, I wasn't given the chance. Until senior high school, I tried again, but then there, it was the time that I am really ready to like shift from copy reader for like I was a copy reader for like 10 years, if not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. I was really ready to give up my copy reading career to shift to becoming a photojournalist, but then I wasn't given a chance because of the pandemic. Yeah, COVID-19 came. So yeah, at that time I was really like, oh my gosh, okay, it's not for me. But then, surprisingly, during the pandemic, I got bored. I was like watching YouTube almost every day, like whole day, almost every day. And then my interest in photography was picked. And then there, I think it started there during the pandemic. And yeah, going back to the question, what inspired me to become a photographer? I think my main drive or my main who got to become a photographer is that experience of not giving the chance to become a photojournalist when I was still elementary to senior high school. Yeah, I think so. I think that answers your question, Aba. Anyway, so next question.
What makes you or what makes your photographs a creative expression?
Okay. So when I started photography, up until now, I'm always fond of lifestyle photography. I always love the idea of of capturing moments of people, their milestones. I always love the idea of like celebrating with them, and then yeah, what makes my photographs a creative expression. I think the idea of capturing the emotion of the people, capturing emotions of people or individuals that I'm what? Nagkaroon na please ikat to siya. Yeah. The idea of capturing emotions makes my photographs a creative expression. Did I answer it? Pero bitaw, I feel like, yeah, ang emotions sa people or people themselves, or yeah, as human as we are, murag art naman na siya itself. Like, we are art. Our emotions are art. Yeah. Our laughter, our tears, our everything that we express is already a creative expression. For me. So, I hope na answer yung question. So, next question.
Who has been your biggest influence?
Who has been your biggest influence? I feel like na took a part sa akong career, or I mean my influence. Two ba or three? Daghan man, pero yeah, we're talking about biggest influence. So first and foremost, going back to my campus journalism story, ang naka-influence gid sa ako, ani na path is, of course, um, my campus journalism coaches, or I don't know. Bitaw, I feel like, yeah, dako ka siya na-influence. Kaya of course, dito mo ako nag-start na. Gusto ko mag photojournalism and all. And then, yeah, although wala ko nahimong photojournalist back then, but then I tried to hold a camera, to maneuver a camera, and all because of those people back then. And then, kailangan ko ingon ng top 3. So, second kay ako ang manong, my eldest brother. Because during the pandemic, when I feel like I'm into photography, and then my brother knew about it. He was like, oh my gosh. He's a photographer, by the way, back then. Now, he's just a hobbyist na lang. Kaya focus sa business. Anyway, so yeah, back then, katong nagka-interest ko, it's so funny how every single day he tells me to like practice na kanaang yeah, dapat na kay output every single day, and then at the end of the day we're gonna have a editing session, post processing session, even though I'm super katulgon na, but then yeah, go for growth. So yeah, I think more mo pod ang biggest influence naka. And then lastly kay biggest influence. It's so funny how to say this, but then what is so funny if I say this rather. No. Yeah, when I met my boyfriend.
Sana all.
I'm not gonna disclose the name though. He's like, yeah. He's like my super idol when it comes to photography and videography. So, itong gisaltan ako sa CDO, he was like one of the people who've taught me a lot. Yeah. Gikan sa technicalities or sa business side of photography. What else? Everything. Yeah, everything. Kaya technical man siya. And then ako willing to learn. But then yeah, so first ako ang experience in journalism. Second nga influence is my brother. And then third is my boyfriend. So yeah.
Next, what are the most essential qualities a professional photographer must possess?
isa ra gid ang isulod sa akong mind and always gid ni siya nga masulod sa akong mind. And I think pag mao ni siya ang umbrella sa tanang qualities na pwede natong i-possess, which is discipline. Though dili ra man ni siya sa photography, like in everything that we do, of course, if we have that discipline, of course, we're gonna grow. And yeah, when I started quick story na naman, no? When I started, I was like, oh my gosh, I deliver the photos of my client. Imagine, I'm already in the industry, I'm already in the business, but then my work ethics is flop. Yeah, I delivered my photos to my clients late. I go to shoots late. Like, oh my gosh, what a shame. It came to a point na post ako sa Facebook because of that. And then, yeah, of course, I learned from it. And that's something that I'm continuously advocating myself. Yeah, and others, of course, not to become more disciplined in this craft. Dili po sabot na artist. Yeah, di ba na sila ginaingon na kanaang sobraan ka artist. Pero yeah, it should be disciplined. Kasi, di ba, ginatawag gali na professional photographer. So, yeah. Maoram na ako maingon ba kay with discipline comes those other qualities naman da.
And lastly, what is the most difficult thing about being a photographer?
Oh my gosh. Hindi ba ako nahihirapan? Talaga bang? Wait lang. Let me think. Give me 5 seconds. Oh my. Yeah, okay. So, what is the most difficult thing about being a photographer? It's more like on the artistic side. Yeah, there are times na kanaang murag mahubsan na bitaw kag ideas, like it's so hangak na dayon. I think so. Yeah, kanang mahubsan ka idea, mag-art block ka, and then you don't know what to do, and you gotta compose yourself because you need to do it. Oh my gosh. Am I making sense? Pero bitaw, kana siya, like, kanang staying true bitaw to your craft, kanang, it's really debatable to me up until now na kanaang, like it's I always have this question in mind that am I still doing this because I'm passionate about it, or I'm just doing this because I just want the money. Yeah, I think that's kinda or the most difficult thing about being a photographer, staying true to your passion, staying compassionate to your craft. And yeah, kana lang gyud ang ako alam pong day maingon ana is to reflect from time to time, and of course to practice. Dili kay may imo na lang siyang buhaton because of money and all. Well, of course, dili mo siya malikayan sometimes, but then really you need to reassess, to reevaluate yourself from time to time na why you started the craft. Like, go back to the core. Just go back to your why. And through that, of course, you'll continue to grow in the craft. You'll continue to grow as a photographer regardless of the circumstances, regardless kung unsa magaling may tabo sa imong career, kung maka-experience ba kag downfall or maka-experience kag kanang victory or unsa ba peak of your career. It's really important to always go back to your why, and as to why you started the career, and as to why you always wanted to become a photographer. Oh my gosh. So I hope that I'm really making sense right now. So I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for, of course, inviting me, for choosing me, for interviewing me. Aning a lab activity. So, wishing you all the best, guys. Manang nag-wish na ako, guys. Pero yeah, I know na paabotay na po din yung lansad. So, yeah, I'm rooting for you, all of you guys. So, I think that's it na good. Thank you so much and God bless.